Wisconsin Democrats are gearing up for their convention later this week, and ahead of that, governor candidate Tom Barrett is rolling out his plans to put the state on a budget diet.
Political reporter Jessica Arp is breaking down Mayor Barrett's plan in tonight's Campaign 2010 coverage. Jess.
Well, while the plan has some specific ideas on where to cut government, it also is taking some specific criticism over whether the ideas will really save money or whether Barrett will really follow through.
At the state capitol he hopes to one day have an office in, Tom Barrett criticized those who had been here before.
The next governor will walk into this office and will be facing a $2.3 billion structural deficit.
To close $1.1 billion of that budget hole, Barrett wants to put the state's budget on a diet.
It moves away from some of the gimmicks and the tricks that have been used over the last 2.5 decades. Because I think what people in this state want right now are honest plans and straight talk.
His plan would have state and local governments combine purchasing power for health care, create incentives for Badger Care Plus members to use lower cost plans, cut health care for state prisoners, and eliminate the Secretary of State and state treasurer's offices.
Past experience shows that those kind of activities cost more money than they save. I don't see what he is trying to do.
Secretary of State Doug LaFollette is running for another term and says eliminating the office won't eliminate the costs.
Eliminating the Secretary of State does not save money and eliminates the people's right to influence their government, which I think is important.
And Barrett's Republican competitors say his cut spending plan doesn't jive with his record.
We can talk about putting Madison on a diet, and all it is political talk and political rhetoric. When you look at their budgets back home, it's burgers and fries.
One of the best comparisons is for people to look 8 years ago at what Jim Doyle said when he was first running for governor. Jim Doyle sounded like a fiscal conservative in 2002. We've seen in the past 8 years he went the opposite track and actually increased spending.
I'm not Gomer Pyle coming to the state capitol. I know what's coming. But that's why I think it's important for me to be specific. I'm a Democrat who knows how to balance a checkbook.
Walker and Newman have both begun to release their plans to rein in government spending as well. Newman says he'll limit spending to 1% less than inflation each year. Walker says he'll stop starting the budget at what it was the previous years, and as he says, start each budget at zero.
And Jess, some of these things Mayor Barrett is proposing, they aren't things he can just kind of wipe out on his own, right?
Well, that's right. No, eliminating those state offices would actually require a constitutional amendment. That's a process that takes 2 years through the state legislature.
Jessica Arp reporting tonight. Jess, thanks.